Let justice prevail! Sever!
This
Worthy
can't
foe
be.
after all!
No holding back! I call upon royal power within!
Hold your hand. The power of healing. Healer! We can do this! I'm obliged.
Let's go! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. For the sake of my dear brethren. Now! Feel the
Does this mean he's getting serious?
rise, my brothers!
Get in
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's guard is
Let
down!
us fight as one! Perhaps not this. Come! My blade cuts like the wind!
It's too early to go to his side. Let's do this!
Show them our light!
Sanctism will reign! Delay the inevitable!
Hulkenberg's guard is down!
Healer! With healing power. Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Witness me, brethren! Nothing ties a traveler down. Seeker! No, not this. Let's get on with it! Not the right move. Ah!
Resistance is futile!
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Captain, they've got your defenses down!
Let's set it up! Not this. Come forth, royal soul! We're not out of this yet! I'm obliged.
My thanks.
By my sword. Comrades, lend me your strength! To you!
Nothing ties a trap. Let's do this! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Nice one, Captain! Captain, they've got your defenses down!
Vitus power! Light!
Know your place,
Warrior!
peasants!
Oh, mystic purge!
Behold my power! Let's get on with it! No. Seeker! I'll blow you away! Tougher than I thought. Mistake. Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Brace yourselves!
Captain, they've
Falling
got your
back.
defenses down!
Come forth, royal soul! Hold on. I won't hold back! We can do this! Thank you.
I owe you.
Let us fight as one! I defer to you.
I shall fight as the... Let's do this!
Let my power support you.
So, yet your desperate struggling is for naught.
Oh, He gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get...
Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
Sure. What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old club.
This is a waste of my time. So be it.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like...
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to...
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
it's over. The end of the...
What say we go Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a...
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration.
Lost relic?
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing a relic. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. when I was but a young sproglet. There was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and... That old fellow only showed me his find once. But even seeing it lit after that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising. Something about it utterly...
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only that old fellow went back to his own hometown. That's the old goat. He told me...
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates' gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's really none of my business.
Ah. Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Got quite a positive outlook, doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's martyria. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't gonna make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's see here.
There's a runner.
And there's a campground. Let's see. Oh, I smell trouble. Let's see. Here's where we are. All right. Let's see. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
I hope you'll have a reward ready.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary head.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
What now? I'll let my fists do the talking.
Aye.
Pleasure to see you.
All right then. Look at that.
Right? Got a moment?
All right then.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Let's hurry. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm out of ideas.
Just a sec. Stop that at once.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Are they gonna kidnap me too?
Stop that at once!
Beg your pardon?
You!
People missing.
Hello there.
What now? All right then.
What were the gods doing? You there!
Hey!
Stop that at once!
What is it?
Ah, closure.
Let's call it.
Oi!
What? All good. Let's not.
Ridiculous.
An elder candidate? What'll I do here? What'll I do here?
Aha!
Can't be. All right then.
More people missing.
Wouldn't
last a second if I got kidnapped.
Whoa!
Welcome.
All right then.
You!
Let's not.
You!
Hang on, what if... I see. Oh. But...
Thou. Tis in thy hands now.
Yep.
Oh, any one of them. Now, how did I wind up here?
Well met.
I've awaited you. Aye. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
I'm just fulfilling my duty as a candidate.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political...
She did? Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the town.
We should go.
All right, then.
Ridiculous.
What is it?
Welcome!
So, hey.
Unbelievable.
All right, then.
Hey! This... Let's see.
All right, then.
What'll I do here?
Comfy.
What is it?
Oh, yeah? Whoa. Stop that at once!
What is it?
Right.
elder candidate?
No. Must have got that wrong. So it is possible.
Hello there.
Hey! Okay!
Can hardly think on it. Can hardly think on it. More people missing.
Yes?
Whoa!
More people missing. Ridiculous.
What you want to know?
Excuse me.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
All right!
More people. Can hardly think on it.
Hey! No good.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I...
Yes, and it's very admirable.
You there! Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past him. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearus.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for... Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egret. Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an Oh, is he there? You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet, something no longer crafted in this day and age. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Run. Most interesting. The reasons elude... I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar...
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash.
It certainly did. And then...
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I'm bloody well... You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That... Last night, we caught it glowing. Damnedest thing! It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you...
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but... What do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you, at least...
All right then.
Come on!
Oh, dash it.
Where to?
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels...
It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about...
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic.
Ah, hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can...
Well, thank you very much.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need... And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save...
Not as convenient as it sounds.
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Oh, that's right.
So,